because YouTube has me show shadow ban. I don't know if you guys know that or not. It's crazy. Anything I do is demonetized. Doesn't matter what it is. Can't show anything. But I guess I'm not allowed to talk about what the cops do to people. Look at these pigs. Working a computer, texting on his phone as he drives. But you and I can't have our phone in our hands. So this is that 62 or 67-year-old deacon who was murdered by the cops.
I had the green light, all the traffic up there. And so when I was making
1191, do we have an officer that's pulled out there?
You know, because light was green. Hit me right here, and he went on down that way with it.
That's copy. I think all my officers are on call, so I don't think it was maybe zone 4.
Is your car still drivable? Or is the tire messed up back there?
I don't know. If we bag up, I can see. I don't even know.
Is this your car?
Yes.
I mean, I know what happened, but you can tell me. I already watched the camera what happened.
Oh, okay.
So then why can't we watch the camera and see what happened?
There you go. Turn it right in there.
So it's a fender bender. Look at that hand position. He doesn't use the thumb for the tip of the pen. How's that work? How's he write with his thumb like that? And he's just running licenses and sitting in his car. Really should have blurred the screen, but they didn't. So there's the picture of the deacon. Now, this is where it gets super, super hairy. This jackboot thug pig is going to go over to this guy. He's going to say he's giving him a ticket, and he's going to demand that he sign the ticket. And it goes from, you're going to sign this ticket, to, you're going to sign this ticket or I'm going to put you in jail. It happens in 1 second flat. And then the deacon will say, okay, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign it. But it's too late. The cop's ego's already hurt. From 2851 to 2909. So that's 18 seconds.
Ticket right here on the X.
5 seconds have passed.
Okay. I'll get my sergeant for it, but you're still going to sign this ticket.
In 10 seconds, he's told him twice, you're going to sign this ticket.
That's fine. But you're going to sign this ticket.
14 seconds.
Right here before I get my sergeant out here. Okay. You're going to sign this ticket or I'm going to take you to jail.
18 seconds. You're going to sign this ticket or you're going to go to jail.
So you got a court date of the 4th of October, 2023.
Thanks,
at
Daryl.
8 o'clock, all right? It's not a state of admission or guilt. Just saying that you plan on coming to court and paying the fine beforehand. You can come to court.
I didn't do nothing.
You can come to court and
I
fight.
didn't do nothing. No, how much sense? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing
Who
wrong.
are you screaming at? I told
He's hardly screaming. He's just exasperated.
you once, lower your voice.
My boss
You're
had
not,
me in the way.
you're
My
not
boss
going to
had
scream
me.
at me.
My boss.
He's not screaming. He said screaming 3 times now.
Now you're going to sign this ticket or I'm going to take you to jail.
Okay, so now listen carefully here.
I suggest you sign the ticket.
Not even a full minute has elapsed yet.
Then you can talk to my sergeant or whoever you want to talk to, your priest, your wife. I don't care. But you're going to sign it right here. Here you go.
We're at 1 minute right now. It's been 1 minute since he said to sign the ticket.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time. Sign
In 1 minute and 10 seconds, now he's freaking out about him not signing.
the ticket.
So you
Sign the ticket.
You just trying to make
Sign
me
the
say I'm guilty
ticket.
of something I'm not guilty of.
Sign the ticket.
That's what you're trying to make me say.
Sign the ticket.
Okay, I'm sign the
Sign the
ticket.
ticket.
Right there. He just said it.
That's what you're trying to make me say.
Sign the ticket.
Okay, I'm sign the
Sign the
ticket.
ticket.
I'm gonna sign the
He just said, I'm going to sign the ticket. Did he not just say that? Did you not just hear it?
Sign the ticket.
You're trying to make me
Sign
say
the
I'm guilty
ticket.
of something I'm not guilty of.
Sign the ticket.
That's what you're trying to make me say.
Sign the ticket.
Okay, I'm gonna sign the ticket.
I'm going to sign the ticket. That's it right there. He said it 3 times.
I'm gonna sign the ticket.
I'm going to sign the ticket. He says it again.
Sign the ticket. Sign the ticket.
How can I sign the ticket? You got now.
How can I sign the ticket when you're grabbing me?
You're acting crazy.
I'm not doing nothing.
Give me your
I'm
arm.
right here.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
My
Why has he got to get his arm?
I really hurt, man.
All right.
I'm
another unit.
All right. You attacked him after he said he would sign the ticket.
Sign the ticket.
Put it in the chat. JBTP. Jackboot Thug Pig. Put it in the chat. JBTP. Jackboot Thug Pig.
Okay, I'm gonna sign it.
I'm gonna sign it 3 times.
Sign the ticket. Sign the ticket.
I'll sign it. How can I sign the ticket when you grab it like this?
I'm not doing nothing.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
I'm right-handed. He says, I'm trying to sign the ticket.
My body really hurt, man.
My right arm really hurts, man.
All right.
I'm
another unit.
He's telling him his arm hurts. He can't put his arm behind his back. What the hell is this guy doing?
That's on the ground.
I should have signed it.
You're a real tough guy, bro. Beating up a 60-some-odd-year-old dude who's not in shape at all.
Hey, what you doing like that? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, sir. Why you hurt me like this, man?
Sign the ticket.
I can't sign it.
I'm gonna take.
He said, I'm going to sign the ticket.
You put your arms behind your back now. Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind your back.
I am making up real bad.
So he's flashing the taser to scare him, to warn him. It's ridiculous.
Help. Let's get the help. Let's
Turn around.
He punched him in the face.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Why is he doing all this? This is so uncalled for and so ridiculous.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Why is he doing that?
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
What does he do? Why does he got to put his arm behind his back? You told him to sign a ticket. He said he would sign it 4 times. Clear as a whistle.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I'm gonna tell your ass one more time.
He's on his belly, on his elbows, sitting there in prone position. Step off of him and takes 2 steps back. He can't go anywhere. You got his truck.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. Y'all help me.
He's just laying there. He's not
Put your hands
moving.
behind your back.
Look, he's totally relaxed. His hands are together.
I can't breathe. Y'all help me. Somebody help me. I can't breathe. Come on, man.
Why is he doing this to the man?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't touch me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, I can't breathe.
Okay, so from 3207, he's tasing him on the side of the ribs where his heart is. On the other side of the ribs is the man's heart. And listen to how long.
Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now.
He's gone right there. His hand goes limp right there. You see that? He's dead right there.
Are you the puppy?
Put your hands behind your back now.
He's dead right there. He's dead right there. His body's gone completely. He's dead.
Let me get my cuffs. Let me get my cuffs. Dude, this shit is so long. I forgot what it's like.
All right, he's got someone with him.
Yeah,
Slow him down. He'll make it a 5-9 right away. Oh, how are you gonna go for it?
Dude, this shit is so long, man.
Keep people coming, please. He's with a record driver assisting him.
You can't take a look at the guy's face and realize he's not there. You can't look at his face and realize his eyes are all crossed or closed or open. How many people in here have seen a dead body before? How many people? In 2019, I found my best friend dead. I found his body. Name was Chuck. I got a call from the receptionist at my office and she said, Chille, can you please stop by Chuck's apartment? I haven't heard from him in 2 days. And I said, well, we have court. We had the final hearing. I went over to Chuck's apartment. I opened the door and I saw his feet on the ground. And I looked and I saw him laying there. And I took one look at him and realized he's dead. You can see in their face, there's a different color on someone's face when there's no more oxygen. There's no more, I talk about high blood pressure. When there's no more blood pressure, you can see it. But when I went up and I touched Chuck, you're supposed to check the pulse on the neck, but I reached over and grabbed his wrist. His body was so cold that it put like this cold feeling on my hand, and that cold feeling lasted on my hand for days. So I don't know how they look at this guy and can't determine that he's not gone. If you've ever seen a dead body, you know when someone's gone. So he's gone. He's touching his neck. There's no pulse. He's dead. What was that? So he puts his fingers just randomly on the guy's neck somewhere. Then he moves him up to his jaw, moves him back to some random place. He couldn't have got a pulse.
Sit up, man. Radio, step it up. This guy's bleeding pretty bad.
bleeding. He's not bleeding pretty bad. You killed him. You tased him in the heart, and he died. And there was no reason to tase him. You were on top of him. You had total control of the guy.
Man.
No, right? Just a 41 at first.
Just that. That's it.
And now they're justifying each other's actions.
Huh?
One car, 41 where?
2 car. He hit that car up there. I told him sign the ticket.
He's still worried about him signing the ticket. Anybody else CPR certified? Anybody remember chest rubs? I don't remember ever being taught to take my knuckles and rub them on your chest. Does anybody? I've never heard of that. Has anybody heard of that before? Has anybody ever heard of a rub his chest? Has anybody ever heard of that? You know, I knew a guy in the military who was code blue in the Air Force, and he said he gave straight shots to the chest. Boom, boom, boom. Would punch a guy in the chest if his heart stopped beating. And he said guys came back from that. I don't remember any of the rub on his chest. That's going to start back up his heart. That little rub right there. The guy who was upset about getting a ticket, listen to what the cop did. He was upset about getting a ticket. He didn't try to fight, was just upset that he was getting a ticket.
Told him to put his hands behind his back. He started.
I told him to put his hands behind his back. That's not what he did. He did not say put your hands behind your back. He just said sign the ticket as he was grabbing him. So there's the first lie. And he started resisting? No, he didn't. You never said turn around and put your hands behind your back. You never gave him a verbal command other than sign the ticket.
Told him to put his hands behind his back. He started resisting.
No, he didn't. He said, I'll sign the ticket. I'll sign the ticket. Said it 3 times. 4 times if you count the time he was on the ground. You started shoving a senior citizen to the ground because he wouldn't sign a ticket.
Then he started grabbing my hand like he was going to hit me.
That's not true. We just watched the body cam. That's not true at all.
So I punched him a couple times.
So you punched him a couple times.
Just tased him. Then he
and tased him.
Put him in cuffs. I don't know what's going on now. He's still breathing though. Okay.
No, he's not. He hasn't been breathing since you tased him. He stopped breathing. His hands went limp the moment you tased him in the side, in his ribs, on the other side of his heart.
Where you tased him at? In the arm.
Tased him in the arm? That's not what it looked like. It looked like he reached down under his ribs and tased him. That's what it looks like to me.